So, it's been a while since I've done a hate mail video because they're usually not any good, the hate mail I get. But every now and then I get hate mail that's good enough to warrant me actually talking about. And I'd like to take this time to thank Helenalive. Now, you might sit there and go, who the hell is that? That's the same fucking thing I said when I opened the email.
Don't you know how to wear a hoodie correctly? I know how to wear it correctly. But I also like guys a lot, and I want guys to look at me like a hot piece of meat.
Oh my.
So I wear it like that because I know my place as a woman. Clearly you don't know yours as a guy.
Ever since you made that horrible video about me, I started watching your videos. And the one you just uploaded sent me over the edge. You bashed me in the most horrible and factually wrong way. I'm sitting there like, huh? Like, this isn't DSP. He didn't wash his hands, dude. He didn't wash his hands. What the? Where did he jizz? In the carpet? It's like he finished blowing his load. He shakes it off like a bison in the rain. This motherfucker here.
Camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Yeah, I know I talked about him recently. That's the most recent video I put up. So what does that have to do with Helenalive? And how did it send her over the edge? Wait, okay, so anyway, I sit there and I'm like, who's Helenalive? So I Google it and I go, oh, that girl. The one that's mean to her chat. Well, was. And long story short, she got banned on Twitch almost a year ago, maybe over a year ago, for saying that transsexual male to females are like stronger than natural women or some shit. I can't remember, but I agreed with her. She was right. And I did say I agreed that she had a point. And I didn't agree with her being banned, but she was also a dick, so the ban was coming. I mean, her shtick is being a total dickhead. I mean, who looks at their chat and then says the thing she says?
How do you pleasure yourself? Do you use tweezers for eyebrows? It's the only instrument that you can use to, like, grab your dick. How tiny is it? Being in my channel for an hour straight, spamming paragraphs, me ignoring you, me calling you a pet, and you keep spamming. Oh my god, are you into that? Into that, being ignored and getting called a pet? Then pay me, because I don't do that shit for free. Jesus, Helen, you're so toxic. LMAO, I'm out. Yeah, no, I don't do better. Only alpha here, only men here. And friends. This is who my stream is for. If you're anything else, not a man, you can be a woman too. I don't care. If you're anything else, like an incel, a lonely person, a fat idiot, like a weirdo, a smelly guy, I'm not streaming for you.
Alpha males don't send chicks money. Alpha dudes are at the club dancing and picking up women. They're not sitting on Twitch going, I have to give her money. You know, because they'd have that sort of swarthy accent. She said that I accused her of making $100,000 a month. If I said it, it was a joke, which is what I told her. It had to have been a joke at best because Helena wasn't making that kind of money. I know the female Twitch streamers making bank. It wasn't Helena. She probably made some change. She probably made more than I get. That's for fucking sure. But it wasn't 100K. So for some reason, this really rubbed her wrong. If someone said I made 100K, I would be flattered that they thought I could earn that much money. You know, when people sit here, dude, people send me messages all the time. They're like, this thing has happened. Could you help me with money? And I'm like, I don't have that kind of fucking money. What do you think this is, YouTube 2011? I had a dude try and sell me a 2015 Yamaha R1M. Fully loaded. Factory trim. It's a race bike with lights on it. He thought I had the money to afford it. I told him, I sent him an email. I said, listen, dude, I can't even afford to look at these pictures, brother. Anyway, let's move on. She says that all the things I say are inaccurate. I should spend more time researching. Like, girl, you know how many days I spend reading and looking up shit? I'll admit that Twitch videos don't get the same level of scrutiny that gaming information does. But frankly, people don't come to me to be the young Yi of Twitch shit. They come to me and they want me to make this shit funny. She says her aggressiveness is an act. I had no idea. I'll give you this. Like, if Helenalive is an act, this girl deserves a fucking Oscar. She says, I'm pretty sure being an uneducated, horny hillbilly who watches Twitch all day is yours. That's my act. You got me, honey. I wrote back to her, you got me. I'm a hillbilly that watches Twitch all day, and I can't get my dick wet. You really roasted me. I may need a doctor for these third-degree burns. I said, I don't know how the hell can I do anything for charity when I'm so busy with Twitch. Believe it or not, my dearest Helena, I don't really watch Twitch. Believe it or not, people now send me stuff. I don't even have to look. And I never did look before. It's like I get on Twitch, I go, I'm going to check out my buddies at Pseudo Stream, and it'd be flooded with tits everywhere. All right? So, but you know what? I'll let you run with that. You got me. I'm a shiftless, uneducated hillbilly loser. I mean, my accent reads hillbilly all day. You know, there's tons of guys working on the farm. Check out these fucking sheep, Johnny. A hillbilly. Oh my God, I'm gonna let you slide on that bad assessment, that hot take. Let's see. You base your opinions on almost every video based on things you think are true and isolated things you have seen of people. I'm guessing she pretty much only checked out the Twitch crap. If you want to give your take on something, read up on their backgrounds and take a few goddamn clicks on to find out how much they make. She's harping on something I said about years ago, which I'm pretty sure wasn't her. And if I said it, it was a joke, Helena. Believe me, I know you don't make $100,000, honey. I'm sure you made a lot of money because you were crying up a store. You know, how do you sit there and project yourself as alpha, right? But then, like, you lose your Twitch and you fall to pieces. On top of it, it's Twitch, Helena. Come on, girl. Listen, you're cute, blonde, I think you're white. I don't know your nationality. You're European, whatever. Who wears like knee-high stocking socks or whatever you do. Your cute little get-up. Twitch will let you back on in a few more months, darling. Believe me. It's okay. By the way, she wants me to stop making awful content because I can't get my dick wet. But the best part of this email is the ending. You can't be mad at this. She's like a dog that trashes your shit, then turns around and gives you the puppy eyes. I wish all the best for you. Kind regards. Like, really? Talk about that spot right there. It warmed my heart. She's like, you're a hillbilly that can't get laid and your content is trash. I wish you all the best in kind regards. Oh, you're wonderful, darling. Just for that, I'm now a fan. How does that sound? My reply was fairly funny. I did tell her that I actually look up a lot of things that I work on, and I also stay out of people's personal lives. Believe me, I get a lot of messages, especially on Twitch people, where, you know, these informants leak me all this sort of personal information about Twitch streamers, and I don't touch that shit. I don't do anything to harm someone's personal life. You know, these videos, if you don't know, Helena, by the way, if you keep emailing me angrily, I'm afraid I'm going to have to start sending you love letters till you block me, darling. I have years of experience doing this when I want to get rid of a woman. So don't test me. I will send you quatrains you won't believe. But all jokes aside, you know, I don't do anything that would harm someone personally. Most of these Twitch videos that make people laugh. That's the whole point. It's a big fucking goof. The whole system is skewed, broken, and messed up, and it's my job to make it funny.
I am also a funny guy.
Because inside there is pain.
It's something I learned working really shit jobs in factories, loading docks, etc., manual labor. There's a lot of guys who have to look a very cruel and miserable reality in the face, and the only solace some of these bastards had was when it was lunchtime and I came rolling around and people expected me to make them laugh. By the way, Helena, I'm sorry you got banned. How about that? I'm sorry you got banned. Because technically, after seeing this email, I'm a fan. You are a character girl. And I don't think it's that much of an act, all right? For real. I also gave her big ups. And I told her she'll probably be unbanned in a little while. Give it some time. A few more months, Twitch will let you back on. Believe me, I've seen people permanently banned from Twitch come back all the time. Especially cute white girls. So you got nothing to sweat, my dear. Ah, shit, this is 8 minutes. Actually, there was one thing I did say in my email I forgot to add. Where Helena said my takes were weak, which we all know my takes aren't weak. Some of the things I say are so funny, I come back listening to it, not even knowing I said such wild shit. You gonna tell me what I said about DSP? Shaking off his jizz stains like a bison in the rain wasn't funny, girl? Come on, you gotta give me that. I may not be handsome, but Lord knows I've got bags of character. Now, I said that I didn't agree with her getting banned for what she said. But the ban was coming anyway. Helena knew she was on thin ice at the time. So she comes out and says this stuff about like women and transgenders and stuff like that. You know, the usual sort of factual shit. Honest to God, she wasn't wrong in what she said. It was true. So I said to her, you know, like, why the hell did you say that shit in the first place when you knew you were on thin ice with Twitch? You literally loaded the gun, handed it to them for them to shoot you with.
Bob? Gun.
You know, you can't go on Twitch and say anything that is remotely controversial in this new sort of hyper left crazy world we're in right now. You can't sit there and say transgendered women are stronger than natural women on Twitch. Come on. They were looking for a reason to ban Helena, and they found it. Just like with Helenity. They don't want to ban Helenity. Honest to God, she makes money. But Helenity did so much shit and got away with it. The day when she got trolled into streaming porn, Twitch had no choice but to ban her. They literally had to ban her. Just like with Dr. Disrespect. Technically, he did break the law, but nobody fucking knew. And it wasn't like it was intentional. But if Dr. Disrespect did that and walked away from it on Twitch, Twitch would have had a bigger issue on their hands. So sometimes they sort of, you know, burn a house to save the city, I believe the phrase is. It's an old English term. During the Black Plague, if there was a house that had the Black Plague, a family died in it, they're just like, fuck it. They'd set the whole house on fire to save the surrounding areas. God, I'm so uneducated. I'm a filthy rat. All right, this was sent to me on Twitter by Ken. It's a very angry bit of DMs from Helenalive. This girl is crazy as cat piss. She's off the chain. Why on earth would you comment under a post that I address men and make a fool of yourself? Why do you enjoy being a beta crybaby? Anyway, considering you're a fake account, I'm a guess you're fat and ugly. It's usually the go-to move of Helena. If she can't see a photo of you, you're obviously fat, ugly, and uneducated. Meanwhile, she uses words like "I'ma." When you see a bitch like me, never come close. Because my face and my shit is public, and I wouldn't mind beating the living shit out of a pathetic excuse of a man. Helenalive is built like a human chihuahua. You know? Like there's no muscle mass there. She looks like she could kick you and then, you know, give her own knee shin splints. Have a great day and stay away from me. She's, by the way, having a one-sided conversation. Like, she's heated. Whatever Ken said really got under her skin.
Hateful. Just hateful.
Thought I was.
Well, give me your address. Up to you, pathetic small dick fatty Dumbo. Waiting eagerly. You have 2 hours to give me details about you. If you don't, I'm block you completely. Goes without saying, I'm giving you a chance to honor the small dick God gave you. On second thought, suck my dick. This chick is fucking crazy. Good God almighty. She has all the fury of a young boy on Xbox Live back when Modern Warfare dropped. I am telling you. Good Jesus. She is a nut. She is a fucking nut. It shows how warped I am. It's kind of cute. Like, I kind of find her cute now knowing she's that crazy. That's the type of chick you wake up and she keys your car, stabs out all your tires, and then gets like alcohol and pours it on the hood of your car and sets it on fire. You know, just enough damage to where your car still works, but the money it would take to fix the paint job would really hurt you. And insurance probably wouldn't cover it. You say your crazy ass European girlfriend set your car on fire just enough to damage you financially, but not enough to leave you without a vehicle. Yes, you're right, Your Honor. Please help me. She is stone cold crazy.